Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Everybody that likes to watch YouTube. I'm going to start my channel back up. I've been advised to do it. So right now I'm in Guilin, China, as you can see. If you look around, it's a real cool place to be here in China. I really like it. A lot of people, they always say negative things about China. But China it's a good place. I've been here for 6 years, and one thing I want to say is it's really kind of bothered me is I've been watching other YouTubers talk about China. There's one, and his name is Lao Wei, and he's got a great YouTube stuff, and he's a great guy, and I follow him. And he had to leave China because he kind of pushes the limit, but I like what he says, and he's pretty truthful, and he does say some negative stuff, but the thing about it is the guy is, I think he's okay, but he does push the limit. And there's another guy, it's on YouTube, that talks to the people, the community on YouTube, and his name I won't release, but he had to leave China, and I understand why. One thing is and I want to say this, is he puts out a lot of negative things about China. Always negative, never positive. I've never seen any of his videos that's been positive about China. He pushes the limit, always pushes the limit to the no ends, which I really don't like, because you're here in different countries, or you're here in China, let's say. I've been to almost 35 different countries in the world. I've lived in probably half of those, and to be right up front, people that live in different countries is got to obey the laws. All laws are different in different countries. All laws are, like you said, different. I lived in Kuwait, it was different. Afghanistan, it was different. Like Kuwait, you can't eat pork, you can't drink beer. So, you have to learn to follow the traditions and the laws. And that's just bottom line. So this one guy, he's a pretty famous YouTuber. All he does is badmouth China. He lives here. And he wonders why China is after him. Why they, more or less, he got kicked out. He had to leave because the police was after him. And the bottom line is when they're after you, and, they'll come and get you, and it's just like any other country. He's from South Africa, and the big point of it is he ran to America, where I live, and so I don't live in America now. I live in China, which I love, but I follow all the laws. I do what's correct. Yeah, every once in a while I get aggravated at a couple of different things, but who don't? I get aggravated at the U.S., especially right now. So, if we just follow the rules and regulations of the countries we're in, we're not going to get in no trouble. I talked to a guy the other day in the embassy. I had to get a new passport. He's been here for 23 years, never had a bit of difficulty. Does the police come to my house? Of course, every once in a while, but they go to everybody's house. And they do a check, they call it. And, it's no big deal. You show them your credentials and they go on. They don't mess with you. During COVID-19, when it first started, they were pretty tight about foreigners. But, once I showed all my credentials, never had a problem. I enjoy talking to them. They're great people. They just want to get along. And there's a lot of difference in cultures and the way things are, but that's with any country. So, this guy, he badmouths them, and I'm sick of it. He's had couple of wives. You know, yeah, I've had a couple of wives, but the point of it is, you know, he's kind of blamed the thing. But, you know, you got to understand the culture. You know, you got to understand the way of life. And he don't. And all he wants to do is badmouth a country that he lived in because he made the choice. If you don't like it, get out, which he did. But he didn't have a choice. So, you know, that's just, I just hate that. You know, he posts all these negative things and it's just not good, you know. And I'm glad he's out of here, but he continues to post. And whatever you hear from guys like that, you know, really look at it, because there's a reason behind their negatives. You know, the reason behind. You know, he talks about the girls, how they scam. That's in every country. I've been to a lot of countries and they do the same thing. So just don't target China, you know, because they all do it. You know, enjoy the beauty of what China has to offer, and view the everything that China has to offer. So, you know, just enjoy. That's all I say. Any country you go to, you know, sorry, any country you go to, enjoy it. You know, have fun. Because there is so much opportunity. I'm not really an alcohol bar guy. Do I go every once in a while? And the thing about it is, you know, I'd rather go and see the culture and the views and the scenery than I would rather go to a bar. You know, I'm here early in the morning, Guilin, and it's dead. But that's okay. You know, that's okay with me right now. But, you know, I can see the scenery, the morning time, how the people are not really out like they were last night. But, you know, I enjoy the culture. I enjoy the scenery. I mean, China has so much to offer, as well as other countries. But, you know, I guess since I've been little, I've been intrigued with Asia, period. And Asia is just such an awesome area. You know, all of Asia. And the culture and the history. You know, and on Facebook this week I posted a lot of videos. And it's the real thing of it is this the scenery, the views are just awesome. And the history, you think about some of the history. They were sharing some stories about some of the mountains where they would put, you know, people would hide, because back in the old days, in the war days, they would hide in those caves in the mountains. You know, the history is just amazing. So, you know, when you go to a country, just remember they have laws you need to follow. They have culture differences you need to understand, because, you know, the culture differences are totally different. I'm married to a Chinese, and believe me, we have our culture differences. We have our culture difficulties, but you know, we get through them. Hello. We get through them. So the one thing I gotta say is, stop bashing a country that you choose to go to. Hello. All these good morning. All these people are saying good morning, but stop bashing people and enjoy the culture, enjoy the history. You chose to go to that country. They didn't ask you to come. So, you know, you YouTubers out there that wants to bash stuff, don't bash. Pull out the good. You know, pull out the good. What is good about this? Just like just a second ago, I had probably 4 or 5 kids, you know, good morning, and they're excited to see a Guilo, a foreigner. You know, just yesterday I had the same thing. I had probably about 15 Chinese good morning scouts, and they came up and started to ask me a bunch of questions, and you know, They go, can we ask you questions? And they were so excited and enthusiastic. And of course, I was having fun because, I love kids as it is. But, embrace. That's the best thing I want to say. Embracing what you got. Well, hey, guys, I'm sorry it's so long, but I just wanted to share and share what's going on and be able to talk. And, I'll talk some more later, but I think I want to get back on the YouTube channel because there is so much culture and so much history in China and that people need to understand, and not the negative parts. I hate that. So, hey, thanks again. Subscribe and have a nice day.